Welcome in to 1045 The Zone and the Gamer Zone. I am Joe Hunk as we are in what could be the very last Gamer Zone of the 2022-2023 season as the Tennessee Titans are heading into Jacksonville Saturday night to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. If this is your first time hopping inside the 1045 The Zone Gamer Zone, every single week we try to preview the Titans' upcoming game and honestly see kind of what we think may or may not happen, potentially based on the way that the season has been going. We try to make this as realistic as we possibly can. And in doing so, that means that we go with the rosters that we think are going to be active on Saturday, meaning the players that have been added to the practice squad, that have been added to the main roster. Every bit of that is as accurate as we could potentially make it on this Wednesday going into that game on Saturday night. Now, just like always, you can hop in, comment, talk about what you're seeing, talk about what you think is going on during the game. Talk about how bad I suck. Whichever one it is, we got plenty of those. All that could potentially happen. But the first thing is we got to go ahead and talk about some of those keys to the game as far as what could potentially happen on Saturday. Now, the first thing that you're going to see there for Hunk's Baby Titans, first off, you're seeing that we're 6-10. I mean, we can't finish the season with a winning record, but depending on what happens on Saturday, we could actually finish the season with the same record as the real Titans. So, hey, how accurate were we this season? First thing you'll see, short, fast, and if you need to, pound it. What that means is your offensive line sucks. You need to get the ball out quickly. And if you at some point in time have to just pound the rock and give it to Derrick Henry, then go ahead and do so. Number two, whatever I normally do, how about I do the opposite? Sounds very simple. Sounds very easy. Which means whatever I'm thinking on third down I should normally do, I'm probably going to do something different tonight because key number three, last game of the year, can't hold anything back. We have heard that numerous times. Let's see how accurate that is actually going to be. Now, as far as the real Titans going into the game on Saturday, don't panic on first and second down. If you do not know, the Jacksonville Jaguars have one of the worst third down defenses in the NFL. They also kind of have one of the best fourth down defenses. So you've got a couple of downs to get you in a position for a third and short. So don't panic and try to get everything in first and second down. Play sound defense in the secondary. The Titans are going up against a team that their top three leading receivers have more combined catches than the Titans' top 7 receivers. No, I'm not joking about that. The Jaguars' top 3 receivers have 225 catches. The Titans' top 7 receivers only have 222 combined. Yeah, it's kind of sad. So, they're going to be passing the football a lot. Trevor Lawrence is going to rely on that pass, short, quick passes. He has one of the quickest releases in the NFL because of the way the offensive line is. And key number 3, just like with me, last game of the year, don't hold anything back. That being said, let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? We go ahead and get this going. Got the webcam going. Got everything happening. So welcome in. All right, we've already got a couple of people that are hopping in. Somebody on Twitter just a few seconds ago. Titan Card says you better run the ball 100 times with Derrick Henry. Okay, we're probably not going to run it 100 times with Derrick Henry, but we may run it a good bit depending on the game plan. Now, if you've not been tuning in for the past couple of weeks, whenever we play with Malik, we have what we call the Malik playbook. This is basically what we think Todd Downing should be doing. What's also going to be different about tonight's stream is instead of going with what we think the Titans are going to do, we're going to go with what we think the Titans should do. How about that? Let's try something different, okay? It's the last game of the regular season, potentially the last game of the year. Let's try something different, okay? Let's just go with that, all right? Let's just see what we're going to potentially do. Let's go ahead and make some of our adjustments that we make every single week, mainly because, we're going to need to play the ball because anytime the ball is in the air, we're going to need to get turnovers. We're also not going to go with Shane Bowen's suggestions. Nothing against you, Shane Bowen, but we're definitely not going with Todd Downing's suggestions this week. So let's see if we can make something work. Tighten Up says, good evening. Steven says, good evening, Hunk, for another exciting matchup. Titan says, this ain't the end. The division belongs to the Titans, and the Jags are trying to steal it. Nick says, hopefully it's not the last one of the season. Vandy Boy hopping in. What's going on? No, it's hopefully not. But look, here's the sad thing. Is just like, oh, come on now, Christian Fulton, I need you to go ahead and get the angle on this. Thank you very much. Debbie says, good luck. I appreciate that. Evan Ingram is injured. That's a positive based on what happened last time in Nissan Stadium. Tighten Up says, just run Derek a ton on Saturday. Don't worry about strain because if we don't win, it's over anyway. King Henry owns the Jags. Alex says that he's not getting his hopes up. I mean, I don't 100% blame you on this, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news on this, but, I mean, this is about to be a little bit difficult, all right? All right, Travis Etienne's already run the football. This team does have, what's odd is as much as we love the Titans' run game and we talk about how good it is, the Jaguars actually are ahead of the Titans when it comes to rushing yards this year. Wow, if you guys did not own. Good heavens. Corey says, Jags 27, Titans 10. All right, 1st and 10. See if we can do a little bit of different stuff here. Out of bounds. Thank you very much. That was something that I basically just gave to him. Yeah, see, Agnew, Alex has a really good question on this because Agnew is going to be the part in this that needs to be talked about way more. He is one of the fastest backs in the NFL. He also has returned 2 punt returns or 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the NFL so far this season. There's a lot to this that is going on. I'm also going to sell out on the run totally because of the setup that they have. And that didn't really help me out any. They run for a touchdown. Playboy Floyd says, I trust Vrabel in this one. Backs against the wall on the road in primetime. This is Braves bread and butter. Steven says, Big Jeff and Danico are looking for sacks Saturday, so get Lawrence uncomfortable all game. Now, that's going to be something that I'm really interested in, and I think that Slay and I were talking about it during 3HL, is something that we're going to get some info from Greg Cosell about coming up tomorrow afternoon at 4:20, because the Titans are the Jags' offensive line have given up 27 sacks this season. They've only given up about 3 sacks in the last 3 or 4 weeks during this 4-game winning streak. Why is that? Because normally in a situation along these lines, kind of like what you're seeing with the Titans have probably had through 16 games, they have had probably 14 different offensive line starters or 14 different combinations of offensive line starters. So why the Jags are playing better is a question, because they have basically had the exact same offensive line the entire season outside of the last couple of weeks because of Cam Robinson. So why is that? What is happening for us to do that? So here we go. Yes, I have Josh Dobbs in because he is going to be starting on Saturday night. Also, Traylon, you kind of needed to hold that block just a little bit more and not just push on it. That would have been very helpful. Walker Little is an upgrade over Cam Robinson. People don't know that. See, and that's the other part is because of Walker Little getting those starts, that's where you're going to be interested about this Jaguars offensive line, because it is playing so much better. Tighten Up says Titans 70, Jags 7. Titans come out pissed off that the Jags are trying to steal what is rightfully ours and are going to make the Jaguars score negative points. Oh, Jags -7. Oh, my God, Dennis Daly is hurt. Is this good or is this bad? Is this good or is this bad? Dennis Daly is hurt. Is this good or is it bad? I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I've not prepared for this situation. Somebody help me. Okay, also, Derrick Henry, you cannot get hit and tackled one-on-one. You just can't. Dang it, it's only an abdominal strain. It's good. Did you see mine? Vandy boy, what did you say? I apologize, man. The thing scrolled up on me too quickly. I apologize. What did you hit on? Vandy boy, why does everyone think the Jags are going to win? I feel like the Titans will come back from last week. So that was interesting as we had Joe Cowart on just a little while ago before we wrapped up 3HL. And he even says that there are a lot of Jags fans that have been calling into 1010XL down in Jacksonville, and they don't feel good about this game. Perfect. That really helped out. All right, Stonehouse. I know that you only need a basically one of your normal games to break the record, but we're going to need you to make sure you pin them back right here if you don't mind. Ooh, looking good. Come on. Come on. There we go. Inside. Does anybody want to grab that? Anybody want to grab it? Thank you very much. No, and I think that the part about this that makes it a lot of people are going ahead and giving it to the Jags has to do with Josh Dobbs. And I know a lot of Titans fans are excited about Dobbs being in at quarterback, but for me, I'm questioning the second outing. Not because I don't believe in somebody like Josh Dobbs, but more about the fact that when the Cowboys were getting ready last week, they didn't really think that Josh Dobbs was going to be the starter. They were preparing more for Malik Willis. So when Josh Dobbs was named the starter, there's different tendencies. There's a lot of other things that you do not see when you're preparing for one quarterback and you get a different quarterback. So that's the reason why I say that I want to see the way that Josh Dobbs does in his second game, because the Jaguars are going to have the ability to focus on Josh Dobbs the entire week, and that what he brings to this defense, or what he brings to this offense for the Titans. That's where I'm really curious. Again, nothing against Josh Dobbs. Not saying that he's not a good quarterback, not saying that he's going to be a quarterback that can win. But what I am saying is that, okay, just going to go ahead and just do that, and then do that, and do that. Good job. Let Travis Etienne just run like crazy. How about that? Tighten Up says Josh Dobbs is going to lead us to the promised land. Miracles do happen is what Titan cards have. No, and I don't disagree, because I think that if Derrick Henry can do and play like he has been, or like he was in the very first game, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say that the Titans cannot win. Wow. Could we just go ahead and let them do everything in this game? Go ahead. 14-0. No problem. The problem for me is that I love Derrick Henry just as much as everybody else. But at some point in time, we have got to start thinking about the fact that Derrick Henry has fumbled the ball a lot. And I simply hate the fact that I'm having to hear Duval in my ears right now. I do. But Derrick Henry has fumbled the football a lot. And it's not just that he's fumbled the ball a lot, it's that he's fumbled it in key situations where the Titans either had a lead or they were on the verge of having a lead and lost the lead because of something that he did. That's what I'm worried about. Jesus. All right, Derrick Henry is not doing anything right now. He hasn't done anything on the outside, so let's see what happens if he runs on the inside. One yard. There we go, NWI. There we go. Josh Dobbs is 4 or 5 for 40 yards passing right now, so that's pretty good. Demon Hunter, or is that yeah, Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter says Titans have a 100% better chance to win with Dobbs than Malik. Now that I do agree with. And from a mental standpoint, I do think that Josh Dobbs is a much better option going into Saturday than what Malik Willis is. I think that he is simply for the fact of the game is not too fast for him. Well, right now it is too fast for Malik. Dobbs is a better decision maker than what Malik is. If we lose, do we squeak into the top 10 on draft day or top 12? I think right now, based on everything that I have currently seen, right now everything is saying that the Titans would probably be around that 10 spot for draft picks. Now, here's the other part of this, and you're seeing this kind of a little bit tonight, and this isn't on purpose because I am actually trying to establish the run. But what you're seeing right now is that right now Josh Dobbs passing the football, I'm doing a lot more damage with him than I am running the football. Now, I say that because of the fact that in real life, the Jaguars have a horrific secondary. I say that because they don't have the worst secondary. That would be the Titans. Oh. All right, 6-yard gain there. Continue to just pound it. 1st and goal. All right, moving them around just a little bit. Let's take Hooper. Let's move him out. There we go. Josh Dobbs with the touchdown. For some reason wanted to go to the crowd. I have no idea. They're probably going to push me off. Yeah, okay, cool. See you guys. Peace out. Love you. All right, Tighten Up says what nobody has talked about for the draft is if we lose to Jacksonville, I don't know how to spell his name, but I kind of want him, JSN. I cannot think of his name either. Demon Hunter says, I want a home playoff game, don't get me wrong, because I love the Titans, dress up every game and all, but I also don't want the debacle we witnessed last year. Now, in the debacle that we witnessed last year, are you talking about what happened against the Bengals? See, the cool thing about this is if the Titans get a home playoff game, they are most likely going to be facing the Chargers. There was a point a week or so ago that the Titans were going to be getting the Ravens, which I think every Titans fan would have been pumped for. Now, normally you would be nervous about this because of the history that the Titans have with the Ravens. But I say that you would be excited because this is a different Ravens team right now. And so they are not playing very well, especially with Huntley at quarterback. So if you were to get them now with them playing poorly, you would have definitely have the opportunity of making it into the division round. Now, there's a possibility that Lamar Jackson could be back next week. Heck, he should have been back probably about a week ago, but he hasn't been, and nobody understands why. Nobody knows why. So, what is there to say that he's going to be back this week? That is where, or would be back for a playoff game. That's where some of these questions do lie. I'm going to bring that on the inside, and I'm going to show blitz. And just going to go ahead and let you have wide open space. How did you get that open? But I believe Lamar will be back for the first round. I think I believe that he'll be back for the first round too, because the playoffs are where you make the money. And if he is going to be a free agent, then he's going to need the playoffs to prove that he is worth whatever contract he is trying to negotiate for himself. So yes, you definitely want to be back for the playoffs if you are Lamar Jackson. But how good is he going to be? Like, what is he going to do that right now, because you still don't know his health? And if he goes out there injured, how much of a game plan are you going to be able to have with him that could do some damage against the Titans? Because, look, the Titans' biggest issue has nothing to do with the secondary itself, even though, yes, the secondary is very injured right now. It has to do more about the fact that the offense is so horrendous that the defense never has time to rest. I don't care what defense you're putting out. When the defense does not have time to rest, you are never going to be good. And with the fact that the Titans lead the NFL in 3 and outs, you want to give your defense time to rest. I think that was the biggest thing for Josh Dobbs last week, is that he continued to give that defense a little bit more rest, He continued to give them rest. And that's the reason why they were playing much better, even without Danico and even without Christian Fulton and without some of the players that did not play last week. I also need to have a big stop. I mean, my goodness. Like, you want to talk about just quick bang bang throws. You know what I may do now that I've been sitting here thinking about it and I keep talking about how quick the throws are? Let's go with some of that press coverage. Let's see if we can kill some of that, because I just mentioned that Lamar Jackson has an extremely quick release, and you're kind of seeing it in this game. I wonder if doing a press coverage would actually benefit me on this. All right, 3rd and 1. All right, 3rd and 1. What you going to go with? Selling out on run. Let's sell out on run. Boom, there we go. Sold out on run. Goal line stand by the Titans. Kick a field goal. That's what we're wanting. All right, I take that as a big win for the Titans, especially if I can just continue to go down and play very well. Oh my God, the Duval chant is so annoying. Oh my God, that makes me just want to jab my own eyes out. Let's continue to focus on that passing game to see if that eventually opens up some stuff up for Derrick Henry over the middle. 8-yard line, 4th and 5. I cannot go for that. Imagine if we have to hear it during the playoffs. We have to stop them. Oh, no, I totally agree. God, I keep lighting them up. How about somebody fumble? All right, so we're gonna try this, okay? We're gonna continue to put some pressure on these wide receivers. So if we can see if we can get that quick release. Okay, we also kind of need to stop ETN because he's about to have 100 yards rushing just in the first half. I'm doing something I normally never do, and that is going with man coverage because normally the Titans are not good with man coverage. There we go. Oh, there we go, Maven. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get this going. Oh, thank God he didn't catch that. Thank God he didn't catch that. God, they were stacking that box. There you go, Robert Woods. Bobby Trees gets me a first down over the middle. Thank you. Man, every single play they want to get that Downing wants to name for me has got to be a read option. It's like read option this and read option that. Oh, come on. Jeez, why don't you just get lit up? Holding. Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. I, for one, am shocked. Second and 17. You know, slants are actually working pretty well against this team. What? Where the heck's... Hey, you want to catch... Okay, seriously, that could not have been a fumble. Through all of that, that could not have been a fumble. Yeah, we're going to challenge that. Official challenge reviews the situation. Yeah, it is a touchdown, so how about you review it? Okay, you're not going to review it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tighten Up says, how unrealistic. Daly never gets holding penalties. He would have to actually block some way to get those. Oh, yeah. You, and I'm not meaning you as Tighten Up. I don't mean you specifically. People were making fun of me for the video that I put out of Daly against the Chargers where he flopped and fell over. And then look what he did against the Texans. You cannot tell me this game ain't realistic. Goose, you're right, buddy. It's not going pretty good. It's not going well at all. When you fumble and MPF decides that he wants to go one direction and that's not towards the football, that's not a really good start. But Chig just got me some nice yardage right there. Let's see if we can hurry up with him. Oh, good job. I like my offensive line when they don't block. That's really appreciated. Every single one of you guys, every single one of you, nobody did anything. That's appreciated. And then he picks it off. There is no way. I mean, no way. Oh, my heavens. Volcano. You want to talk about an absolute embarrassment? Yeah, what difficulty is this on? Impossible or something? Yeah, it's on all Madden. People wanted, everybody got upset and started laughing when I showed that play of Haskins busting a 99-yard run against the Texans a couple of weeks ago. You playing that on rookie? No, we're playing this thing on all Madden. And look at the garbage that it is giving me today. And what's really sad is, again, my offensive line is not blocking for crap. And nothing is happening. I mean, absolutely nothing is going right. All right, got a minute and 10. Come on. How are you missing that throw that badly? I mean, it benefits me because I have the ability now to at least stop the clock. But, I mean, come on. Jesus, thank you. Stokely, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, no, the family's doing good. My wife and I, we got to do our next to last ultrasound today. So we got to see our little girl in the ultrasound. Boom, there we go. Touchdown. Man, look, I'm telling you. See, the ultrasound was cool, but what was really cool is that my son got to see the ultrasound today. And there was this really cool moment where he got to see her, and she started doing like this with her hand, and he goes, Mommy, Daddy, she's waving at me. Oh, man, you want to talk about just tugging the heartstrings right there. He's like, Mommy, Daddy, she waved at me today. So that was the coolest part for me is that she actually moved around a little bit enough to see that, and he was able to think about, we were able to actually see like, oh, hey, you know, she could potentially be waving at him, and it got him really excited, so that was awesome. All right, going ahead and getting some shares out there as well, because let's be honest, this isn't really going amazingly right now. Yeah, we're gonna focus on stopping that rush attack. All right, let's see here. Man, I hope she does. I mean, that's my biggest thing right now is just all I want is for her to realize that, you know, she's going to be in a family that literally every single member of that family just loves her and is just going to do anything for her. And so that to me is going to be the most fun part of this, is trying to see how and when she grows up, what things are going to look like. Like that for me is the biggest thing. This play is also not looking like it's going to work, so we're going to adjust out of that. Good heavens. Could somebody, anybody block for me? Anybody. Look, I have a feeling that my daughter. Let me run this play. Man, my daughter for me, like she's not even here yet, and I am already just over the moon excited. Like I was nervous for my son being born, but for her, oh man, I'm pumped. What's bad is Burks was even more open than what NWI was just then. Tighten up, I appreciate that. I really seriously do. Let's go now. Coaching suggestions. Read option. It looks like I'm just going to keep needing to pound the run right now. I was trying to throw it and I could not get it out in time. Catch that, NWI. Go, buddy. There we go, NWI. Stokely says, I grew up with a brother and no girl cousins, so I was so nervous when I found out that we were having a girl. But, man, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. See, I think that's the biggest thing for me is that I am so – I don't know about having a girl. I don't know anything to do with having a girl. Like, I'm so confused on this. Here we go, Josh Dobbs. But at the same time, like, I'm more pumped for it because, like, it was funny. Like, I think of all the things, like, me and my son do. Like, we have the movie nights now or the movie trips because my wife really isn't a moviegoer. So she doesn't really enjoy going to movies, but my son loves it. So that's kind of become our thing is that we've started going to the movies together. So the whole idea with her is that, you know, I don't know what she and I are going to want to do together. I know she's going to want to hang out, but I just don't know what she's going to want to do because, you know, her brother is going to be 3 or 4 years older, and I don't know if it's going to be something that she is going to be paying. She's going to be wanting to do what he does or what. There we go. Oh, I'm telling you, man, this little girl, I have this just belief that she is going to be so much like her mama. And I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. I really just do not know. But all I know is that if that girl is just as stubborn as my wife is, then we may be all right. And she may be all right. I was hoping that I was going to knock it out. See, I'm trying to do these. I'm trying to go with these press coverages, but man, they are just, it is not doing anything. Like I'm down by 10. If I could just get another turnover, if I could just get some sort of stop, like if I could just do one of these things. I continue to do press coverage just because he's throwing so quickly that I'm trying to just give my offensive line some time. And whoa, okay. I always tell my wife that right now she is a lot like my wife, but that means that when she is a teenager, they will butt heads and I will be her favorite. No, that's the other thing is when my son was born, like he was like him and my wife. Look, sir, this is not about you. He was all about my wife, like just all about her. But now as we have gotten older, that he has become more and more like me and he wants to hang out with me more and more. So he is starting to become more like me. Like I'm very tenderhearted. I'm obviously, like if you follow me on social media, you know that I'm very open about my emotions and everything that I talk about. And so he's kind of that way as well. And so I'm wondering if that's him, then is she going to be like my wife where come on, can I get a stop here? See, I don't know if my wife, if she's gonna love me, like, you know, obviously we have a different dynamic because of you know how far I drive and all this other stuff. That my wife at night's like, man, my wife at night is a freaking rock star, bro. Yeah, thanks, good. Glad y'all really did well on that defense. I really appreciate that. Like my wife is a rock star when it comes to everything at home because, like, normally I am not pulling into the house until about 8 or 8:30. And so my wife is having to get my son ready for bed. She's having to get like everything and do every single thing, get, you know, dinners, all this stuff. And so, you know, when I get in, he's just like, boom, Like, I want to hang out with you. Like, just we were playing all the way up until we started the stream tonight. And I love it, but at the same time, it's also, I feel so bad for her because she has to do so much. And if we've got two, Alex, you can follow me on Twitter at Joe Hunk. Is that simple, man? Is at Joe Hunk. All right, down by 17, boys. Let's see what we can do. Man, I would really, really appreciate, Stokely, I appreciate that follow, bro. Thank you. I would love for me to be able to do something on this defense. I mean, seriously, the fact that I'm having to go with all streaks. That away, Austin Hooper. All right, Dobbs, I need you to just make this throw, man. If you can make this throw and get him in the flats, that would really benefit me. Tighten up, not to shock you, but Travis Etienne is having a career day right now. Look, man, Travis Etienne had a career game against the Texans the other night. Like, you want to talk about the Jags just blowing that game open quickly? Texans never stood a chance. Hey, buddy, what's up, man? Hey, can I ask you a question? Why are you not asleep? You don't want to go to sleep? So what you doing, big man? You don't want to go to sleep? You want to hang out with me? Okay. All right, you want to hang out up here? All right, hold on. Let's see if we can get this set up. Okay, now I gotta run the controls, all right? Woo, I caught you. Let me ask you a question. Does mommy know you're awake? She does know you're awake? Okay. You want to hang out with me while you're doing this? All right, so I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? All right, so what do you think about your baby sister? Are you excited about her? So excited? Is she going to be your best friend? That wasn't luck, buddy. I don't know what is, big man. You know what I mean? Oh, if Aaron Brewer, who's tiny in this game, if Aaron Brewer could have got me a little bit of a block right there, we would have been set. Hey, what movie are you looking forward to going to see? Spidey movie? Yeah. Why the Spidey movie? You like it? Can you sing the Spider-Man song for everybody? Here we go. It's a good job, buddy. Let's see, what were we singing today on the way to go see Sister? Oh, Batman. No. Oh, Puss in Boots. You're right. Fearless Hero. Who's your favorite fearless hero? Buddy, I did not get that first down. I did not get that touchdown. Do what? I know. Sometimes you just gotta try again, right? All right, let's see if I can try again. Oh, thought I had it. We gotta try a different. We gotta try one more time, okay? Look at that. All right, it's gonna be 4th and goal. What do you think I should do? Think I should go for it again? Yes. Think I should run it with Derrick Henry? Okay. Oh.
I didn't mean it.
Hey, it's okay, buddy. You called a timeout. It's no big deal.
I won.
You won? Yeah. Well, you didn't really win just because you called a timeout, but you did give me a little bit more time to think about what I was going to do. Did mommy read you a book? Yes. What book did she read? She reads that Spider-Man book?
Oh, see, look. I like that. I won.
You did win. You did so good. What sport do you want to play in the spring?
Baseball.
Baseball?
Yes, I like.
You like the Doug? I totally missed the 4 goals thing. That's no big deal. It's alright. Like, it's just okay. Down by 11. It's no big deal. We can still do this, right?
I'm gonna make it a little bit high.
You want to be just a little bit higher so you can see? Because see, then it covers up your face. See, like you're on screen right now, but the mic's covering your face. So if we put it down here, slide you up. If we're putting you down here, then everybody can see you. Yeah? That is a device that allows Daddy to hear the PlayStation. We call it a dongle. A dongle, it's a universal name for stuff when you don't really know the name of things. So anything can be a dongle. Yeah, so, oh look, I don't know what that's called. We're going to call it a dongle. You get it? Yeah, so that's a dongle. So what that does is that connects to the PlayStation so that when Daddy wears his earless earbuds, he can hear the PlayStation. Well, the PlayStation's what Daddy's playing on right now. That's exactly what that is called. That is called the PlayStation. Buddy, you are getting a lot of love right now inside in the gamer zone. They're like, this is the best guest appearance ever on 104.5. Ever. Like the best one ever.
Really?
Yes, ever. You know why it's the best one ever? Because you sang the Spider-Man song. It does keep you safe. No, I totally agree. So if I were to say, Spider-Man, 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 what would you say? Yeah? Is that better? Is that a better position for you? There you go. Somebody is saying that little Hunk equals good luck. See, you're bringing us good luck, man. Yeah, you are. Well, that's because I made a catch. So it does make noises. It makes noises when I catch it. See, watch. It is showing you here. Let me show you a little bit more. So look, we'll point it down. Look at that. See? There you go. We don't need my head on. We just want to see your face, okay? Is that okay? Yeah? See? Oh, Haskins should have had that, didn't I? I did almost have it. Okay, we're going to try this again, all right? Okay, all right. I'm mean, if they keep giving it to me, then I should be able to have it, right? Look at that. Touchdown. Look at that. Yes, you did it. You did amazing. I do like blue. Do you like blue? I lost? Why did I lose? Yeah? You did win. Buddy, look, you have no idea about the love that you're getting right now. Everybody's saying that little Hunk is the all-time GOAT. Do you know, can you make a goat sound? Can you go, bleh? You can or can't? Yeah? Well, let me ask you a question. What is your favorite animal? A sheep? Okay, why a sheep? Oh, because they're soft? Okay. Oh, a bunny is soft. A bunny is very soft. Yeah, I'm trying to hit a bunch of buttons right now, and it's really not. See, now we're only down by 3. So Stokely says that I was hoping for llama, but sheep is good. He was hoping that you would say the llama is your favorite. But you changed your mind? It's okay. You can change your mind. What? A llama? No, a llama's an animal. You talking about what where we're playing right now? Yes. No, this is called a football stadium. All of their names were Ollie? That's pretty sweet. That was it, buddy. That was ball game right there, buddy. We almost completed the comeback, but we weren't able to, big man. Yeah, I mean, we absolutely, but you know what? We did very good. And you know what? You did good. Because you were hands down the best part about this whole thing. You know that? Do you know that Daddy played better with you sitting here, sitting with him, than he had played the entire season? Oh, you do? Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, as long as you know. You're right there in that red jacket? Yeah. Oh, you don't? Okay. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence does have a lot of crazy hair. He absolutely does. Well, because everybody in football wears helmets, and because it protects your head. That's right. So you don't hurt yourself while you're playing games, because you could get hit in the head with the football or a player or something like that. Wait, did you say a glove or a club? Oh, a club? Yeah, you could get hit in the head by a club. Got you. All right. look at this. Hold on. You want to show it? Let's show. Look at that. That Spider-Man tattoo. You got that Spider-Man tattoo. Can you shoot a web towards the screen? Can you shoot it right there? Can you shoot it right there?
What is it?
That's a webcam. That is what people are seeing this on.
Why is that?
Oh, why is that light on? Well, because that light helps us be able to broadcast. It doesn't help us to win, obviously, because I just lost 38-35. But I mean, at least something to play better, especially with you here. I know we got to fix your web shooter. It's a little tangled. Your web shooter's a little tangled. I can't have me. Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you look right here into this camera and tell everybody bye? Yeah. Sit right here. Can you wave at the camera? Bye. Can you tell everybody thank you for watching? And can you tell everybody tighten up? And can you tell everybody that your dad is the greatest? Okay, I really didn't know if you were going to say that, but I really do appreciate it. So everybody, if you know, this could be the last stream. This could be the last video game stream of the season, buddy. It is. That is awful. I'm going to think that you said that's awful. All right. All right. Do you need to get to bed? You scared? What are you scared of? Hey, you know what? Hey, you want me to go check for him? You want me to go check for monsters and spiders? Okay. All right. All right. So just tell everybody bye, okay? It's okay. You want to tell everybody bye? I know. Do you want to tell them again? Bye. Can you say tighten up? Tighten up. I know you do, okay? It's okay. All right? I really, at this point, don't think this matters, but at the same time, I played so much better with him there. Like, didn't I? For real? Well, it's a green screen. That's what people can't see that because they see the video game, see? Yeah, okay. All right, well, they are your new pajamas. What are they? They are Spider-Man pajamas because you do love Spider-Man. All right. That is Spidey. Yeah. Okay. We're going to keep talking. I do see the web shooter. Okay. It is super funny. I know, right? Okay. All right, so I'm going to tell everybody bye. Yeah, you want to come back up here and say and wave bye to everybody? For real? That's how you finish this? You seriously just finished this like that? All right, we're going to be out of here before he does anything else on camera that's going to get me fired. All right, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully this is not the last stream, and hopefully I'll see you next Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. I'll show you that when I get off the stream, okay? I will show you a video, buddy. Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I definitely appreciate all the and hanging out with Ollie. That's right. And I definitely appreciate all the kind words that you guys have been giving over the last few minutes about Ollie and I really do appreciate that. You're off to the side in that picture. He's not going to let me let you go. He's just not. Okay. All right. Tomorrow, Franklin, B-Dubs. We will see you there. Have a great night. All right. Thanks for watching.